Hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me for your August 2018 horoscope predictions. As usual, these are general predictions, so if you'd like to have your own personalized reading, please don't hesitate to contact me. Click the subscribe button, and you can take advantage of my new subscriber special. And all the information is in the More box below. So let's see what's going on with Taurus for August of 2018. The theme of your reading is all about you feeling a little off balanced. So, off balance doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means that, like for right now, we're going through the Mercury retrograde, so things can be a little off balance, communications especially. I feel that when you are off balance, it's because you're looking for something. Um, you're seeking, but you're not going for it um, as I don't. How do I put this? You're not going for it as diligently as you can. So if you're seeking your truth, if you're trying to find out why a situation is like this, I don't feel that there's that diligence, and that's that off balance part I feel about you. You may be saying, why am I still tied to this situation? Why am I still tied to this person? There's some type of perk in it for you. But you have to look at that and say, is it really, really worth it? Because when I'm looking at you right now, you're like really almost tilt, you know, you're tilting and you're again off balance. Things are not moving for you, Taurus, and that's not a good thing. You need to have that momentum and plow through whatever it is that you want in your life, and I don't feel that's happening right now. So I feel that this month of August, especially with this retrograde going on, there's really not much that you can do to push it along, um, because you're given a chance to look back and see why you're resisting, because that's the word I get for you. Why are you resisting, Taurus? Why are you resisting looking at a situation for what it really is? Maybe your role, your part in it, you don't want to look at the other person's role or part. You don't want to think that any person, place, or thing has pulled the wool over your eyes, has duped you. And that also means you, because you might have said, you know, well, I don't really want to look at that right now because that's not what I'm focused on. I want to just charge ahead at this. Well, if you hadn't seen it then, you're still going to be given a chance to see it now. And that's where I think that you are. I feel that anything that you look at, when you see it for what it really is, when come back to yourself and balance yourself out, then that's when that freedom starts for you. And I feel that you're going to be out of that part. Um, the unbalanced part is like you're not clear in your mind. I feel that that's going to go away, and that's going to bring that clarity that you've been seeking about, your life. Because at the very beginning, I was saying you're off balance because what you're seeking, you're not really looking in the right place, or you're not giving it a whole lot of energy. But now when you go through this and you look at it, you say, why again am I being tied to this person, place, or thing that is not good for me? And you can say, honestly, this is it. And when you do that, then the clouds part. So when the clouds part away, then the sun comes through. And when the sun comes through, then the things about your life that have not been moving, they start to shift. So you allow yourself to be freed from stagnation. You allow yourself to be freed from, immobility. You allow that. And I feel that's what you're going to be working on this month, Taurus. I don't I don't think that this is going to take up 24/7 of your time. You just look at it, you recognize it, you go, do I want to see what the real truth is, or do I want to put it off for a little bit more? Because that's perfectly fine. You could do whatever it is that you want, but this is going to bring a lot of clarity to some of you when you see it, and you're saying, okay, fine, I'm just going to get it over with. I'm just going to look at it. I'm going to, grab the bull by the horns. So you're saying, this is what I want to do. I want to get this, off my back. I want to start going. And you do. So the ones that are ready for it, you know what I'm talking about. It's not going to cause you that much heartache. It's only going to cause you to say, oh my gosh, I wish I would have done this earlier. So if you wished you would have done it earlier, then it doesn't matter. You're doing it now. So don't look at yourself as, I wasted so much time, because you didn't. Whatever it is that you were supposed to do, you did it in the time frame that was the perfect universal timing. Okay? So let's see what card we'll draw for you that will sum up the reading. And the card is, of course it is, change. Change, change, change. So not everything is starting to move. If you notice, this isn't like a hurricane, or this is something that is controlled. So you start changing on the outside, and then everything else starts changing too. Inside and outside. It's very controlled change, and it's good. This is a good change. And no more holding you back, Taurus. No more holding you back. You just charge ahead. Just look at what it is that you have been putting off that's causing you to feel off balance. Be honest with yourself, and then the rest is history. Thank you so much for joining me for this month's reading. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button, and I'll see you next month.